Welcome to A Taste of Theater, where everyone is a star. This is the place where playwrights from around the country will come to showcase one scene of their play.
Give me a taste, I want a taste.
Today's star is shining bright on Berylanne Lynch of Zion, Illinois, and we will see a clip of her play, The Underground Effect.
Berylanne Lynch. The Underground Effect. The Underground Effect was my first play. It took me 2 years to write it, and I would actually say it's very, well, not very controversial, but it has a flair of controversy to it. The play revolves around a high school student. Her name is Jakira, and she is desperate for a prom date. And of all people in the school that's available to date, because she goes through different guys. But the one guy that she finds, she's African American, black, and the guy that she meets, that she would like to take to prom is Romero, and he's white. So the play, it plays among the concept of interracial relationships and the controversy of that. I wrote this play for many reasons, a lot of reasons. My past relationships that kind of helped me influence to write it. And I also just want to touch on the topic of Black love, because I know that Black love is not really promoted that well in mainstream media, and a lot of images that we see don't really show a lot of Black unity and Black love and things like that. So I made this play to showcase that and to help promote it, and so people can see that it still exists today. How Jakira shows Black love at the end, although she likes Romero and she thought that she loved him and all, but because of the things they go through throughout the play, she falls in love, or she goes to prom with, I should say, with someone else. I forgot the character's name. It's been a while since I looked at the script, but he is African American. So they went to prom together, and happily ever after, and everything went well after that. I did a lot of research for this play, actually. That's why it sort of took me 2 years. I got inspired to write this play from an article I was reading in a Black magazine. The story was about how a prom was still segregated in at a high school down south. And I was surprised that, it's still segregated, in that year. It was like 4 or 5 years ago. And so that gave me the inspiration to write the play and to base a little spin-off of it. I put in Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet into the storyline. Romero being Romeo and Jakira being Juliet. The families disapproved of them dating because Jakira's black and Romero's white. So the families were feuding with each other. And so, I did research on interracial relationships, the statistics, Black love, how celebrities date and marry each other, how the high schools in the South are still segregated, things about racism, teenage love, everything that involves everything about love and dating and just stuff like that. So it was very interesting. I learned a lot, and I tried my best to incorporate everything that I researched into the play. My ministry would be, I like writing on controversial topics, actually, the things that are prevailing out in society today. I enjoy writing just on controversial issues, dating, relationships, things of like feminism, animal cruelty, anything that's just controversial. I like to just research it and tackle with it into my stories. I would say The play ran for 2 days over the weekend. It was November 2014. And the first night, actually both days it sold out. Saturday night was packed. And Sunday we had a talkback session. So after the play ended, I, as the director, got to introduce the play and the cast and the crew. And we had a mini talkback session for about 30 minutes. And some of the reactions I got back from people were, it varied. I mean, there were people there, actually has a few Panthers that were, well, individuals that were in the Panthers from the 60s actually came. So I was very, very shocked, and I was honored, you know. But, you know, I had people that were supporting it, and of course there were people who didn't understand the topic, and, you know, it just, the reactions just varied. But overall, people understood the play, the twist that was in there. So I was cool with that. So, and the talkback went well. Oh, there's something I want people to learn from watching that play was the idea of understanding social norms and things that happen in society, like trends. Like, look closely at trends, look closely at illusions, and let's look at things in a historical perspective to understand why things are the way they are today. Because the play focused on the topic of racism, and even though I know that's a very sensitive topic, and the reactions I got back during the talkback was, you know, hey, you're tackling racism. Many people may not understand it. Basically, I just want people to understand from watching the play, just look closely at the systems that's been here for a long time, social trends and the illusions and the things that the media puts out there for us to watch, and the news and propaganda, stuff like that. So, oh, it's modern. The time period is modern. It takes place in a high school of the 2000s. It's just modern. So I wrote it starting in 2012, so a modernized 2012 high school. There are many ways of contacting me. My production business is called Berylanne Productions. It's B-A-N-N-E and Productions, Productions. And my website is www.berylannelynch.com. So Berylanne, BERYLANNELYNCH.com. And my Facebook, my fan page is facebook.com/Berylanne, B-A-N-N-E, Productions, all together, no hyphens. And then my YouTube is youtube.com, Berylanne2290, all together. And then from there, you can follow my other links to my social media. My YouTube, my website, all have my links under the contact section. Just click on contact and you'll see my other links to my websites and social media. My advice for up and coming playwrights, I would say get reactions. So if you're a new playwright, I know that a lot of new playwrights like to write about things like their life or just things that they enjoy. But I think the real deal comes from writing about things that are, well, concepts that are marketable, things that everyone can relate to, like something that's modern, a trend, something that's going on currently. Not to say you can't write anything historically, but something that's marketable, something you could sell to a theater and that they can be able to produce it and, you know, earn their income. But other than that, I would say stay passionate. You know, you have to write every day. Always do your research. Make sure your material is up to date, and don't stop ever writing. And just keep following your goals, and you'll make it. Now on with the show.
very important announcement. Please pay attention. Please pay attention.
All right.
Don't test me today. Constance.
Mr. Sinclair.
Spit that gun out right now. Listen, all of you, my patience is running on thin ice today. So please don't even think about, don't even imagine messing with me today. I'm not having it today. Got it? You're gonna spit that gun out before you leave class, all right? You have to throw it away. Excuse me, the lace, and what's wrong with your pants, Mary? Mary, do you hear me? Oh my God, I see what I'm gonna have to deal with today.
Oh, this is my swagger, man. What's up?
So, showing your butt cheeks and stuff.
Hell yeah, man.
What kind of fashion sense do you kids have nowadays? I mean, look at this. You know what? Get out. Go to the office. I'm not having it. Go! Okay, who's next? Now, back to what I was trying to say. Here, I have the graded midterms. And I am absolutely disgusted by the results. Now, can somebody please give me a valid reason why the majority of you failed this test? When we spent half a semester studying for this test? I've never seen anything like this in my 10 years of teaching sociology.
Well, I mean, you was on a midterm on Monday after the weekend of the game. I totally forgot to study. That's out of my mind. Yo, did y'all hear that Romero scored like 3 touchdowns in that game he played though? Did y'all see that? He was killing.
Wait, you mean that now? The quarterback guy?
Yeah. Yeah. Are you serious? I was like, man, he's on a roll.
Dude, do I really care about the quarterback? My point is, I gave you all plenty of time and you blew it. Don't be sorry. You know what? I don't even think extra credit would help right now.
I mean, of course it'll help. I mean, anything will help. I mean, half of us are seniors in here anyway. Do you really want us not walking across the stage at the end of the semester just because we didn't pass this midterm? Well, yeah, I'm already like a super senior. Hey.
Okay. All right. This is my last free pass. I'll think of what the assignment could be.
Yo, can we do a social experiment?
Oh, whoa, slow your horses. I'm not gonna let y'all go out there in public and do an experiment like that. I could have lost my job.
You could, but come on, we'll keep it together, right? Right?
You really have to do this?
What was your grade?
All right, listen up. Those of you who would like to do this extra credit assignment, just see me after class. We'll talk about it in a minute. Right?
Of course. Yes.
Now, for today, we're going to discuss the role of identity and... Oh! What's that?
Calm down. It's just flash fire for the fake fire. As opposed to real fire. Yeah.
I picked out a perfect day to stop smoking. Anyways, quietly.
That's all I said.
I said quietly! Let's go!
A grown man gets scared of fire. That's a dang shame. How you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, hey. Remember me?
Yeah, you're Romero. Different.
Different?
I'm black, you're white.
I am! And why does that matter? Look, I know you need a prom day. I do too. We need to put the differences to the side if you want that night to happen.
We?
Just give me a verdict on the date.
That needs some time to think.
Come on, you know how I feel about you.
And you know how I feel about this. Besides, you know the decision for prom being mixed is still pending.
Who are they to tell us we can't bring us a date? Look, why do you care what people think?
I mean, we're different. You have to accept that.
Swirling isn't all that bad. Date who your heart says to date. Don't let the color of skin be a factor.
Call me tomorrow.
This means yes.
I think that the prom will be credited.
Welcome. Hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome.
Wow. What a beautiful home this is.
Thank you.
And the neighborhood is so lovely.
Thank you. Let me start off by saying this is my daughter Nadine, and she tagged along to help out.
Well, I didn't know today was Bring Your Kid to Work Day.
Nadine, why don't you go fetch these wonderful people some bottles of water? I'll handle it.
Sure, Mom.
Great. Let's begin the showing. I do want to mention, especially to you folks, that this is more of a suburban type of area, and I wasn't sure if you were looking for something a little bit more urban.
Well, we prefer the suburbs.
I'm just making sure, there's not many of your kind in the area. I just want to make sure you're comfortable in the new home.
Excuse me?
Sorry, I don't have any Kool-Aid.
What?
I have a question. Sorry, don't mean to interrupt. He's one boy in the 3rd grade. How's the elementary school here?
Pineway Elementary School. It's about a 10-minute drive from here. Very nice. Do y'all have kids?
As a matter of fact, we do. Our daughter will be starting 1st grade this year.
Talk with the school board to see if you can enroll her in the school in the inner city. I'm sure she'll fit in quite well there.
What the hell?
Our daughter will fit in to any school in any area.
I'm just making sure, I know how it could be.
Hey, y'all hear this?
Huh? Yeah, the paint on the wall, completely off. Excuse me, sweetie, I think she's figuring us out. And she's not gonna get away with it.
Calm down, huh?
No, just a second, sweetie, just a second. Excuse me, I have this. Excuse me. I really want to appreciate the way you've been treating us all evening. You've been downright rude, disrespectful, And it's people like you that keeps ignorance alive. And you know, as a matter of fact, I think I'll report you to your supervisor.
No need to, I'm a supervisor.
Okay, well, honey, let's get out of here. Oh, and by the way, you better watch your back.
We should go too. Thanks. Thanks. Bye.
What the heck did you just do?
After all we've been through, we finally made it.
That through what?
Oh, nothing at all. Don't worry about it.
No, tell me.
I'll take the heat, man.
Now.
I'll take the heat. I still love you, I really do. I still hold a place for you in my heart. I admit my emotions got the best of me. I just wondered how it would be to be with a black girl.
Try one.
But if you refuse my love and forget my name, it's cool. I got a bunch of hot chicks lined up.
Strike two. Get lost, Zach. It's over. It's over. Forget you. Just go.
Man, he blamed you.
Karen, I know what I did was wrong. And I know you're hurting, but try and let this go.
You know, so that's all.
Thank you, Nadine. Okay, who's next? Do I hear you like to come up, Ryan?
If you didn't take an experiment. Let's see. I didn't get a chance to pick an actual experiment to work with, but I think it just kind of came to me. This is from experience. Most of you know I dated the quarterback, Zach Romero, and I admit I got caught up in love. Most of you might be wondering how I feel about swirling right about now. Would I ever do it again? I don't think I would pursue this type of love again. I mean, deep down, my comfort was destroyed and my identity disappeared. It got washed away along with my communication. I had to put on a front. I couldn't let my family win. It would have been too embarrassing. But I'm proud to be black. There's not 1 inch of this I hate. So why would I throw my pride away? Well, I don't think many people think about it, but who you date impacts your family a lot. I mean, think about it. Families have an outlook. Would your date reflect it? Yeah, I learned something from this relationship. I'm surprised I learned something. But we're all free to date whoever we want, and we're all free to do whatever we want. But at the end of the day, you don't have to accept the next person's choice, you know? So you don't have to be, in a shell about it or underground. And if you don't believe in what the majority believes, then hey. Mr. Sinclair, my social experiment was not accepting what is accepted. Done.
Well done, Shakira. Very nice. Okay, who's next?
Man, I'll go.
Yo, I experimented the way people view you based on your outfit, man.
Here you go.
I got the teacher who always judging me. For no reason at all, man. Based on the fashion trend I follow.
Oh my God, would you sit down? Jesus!
At A Taste of Theater, we believe your productions have evolved past the four walls of a local theater, that your plays should be shared with the world, and that your creative theater productions inspire and define generations. Through our new streaming app on demand, the entire world can experience your play. Your play will be seen with no interruptions, uncut, uncensored, plus you can earn revenue from advertisers. Let the next generation be influenced by your work by submitting your play today.
Listen, we need to talk. Okay, you have no idea what is going on in your brother's life.
I know. I know what Dante does. Okay, but I also know my brother, and I know he's not involved in any of that. Look, he came over here to talk to Quentin. That was it. He didn't come over here to hurt anyone.
Okay, that's exactly.
He didn't come over here to hurt anyone.
That is exactly my point.
On 3 buses for? Y'all want them papers, you'll have to get them your own self.
We can't get it, Paris. It's in a strong box, in a hole under Johnny's desk. He don't trust me no more, since I told him I want to leave, and Phyllis ain't got no reason to be in his room. He always keeps his office door locked.
Well, how am I supposed to get in?
Johnny need a bartender, and all I got to do is say,